How's everybody doing today? Well, I've been having some adventures with the 1025R, and here it is, right here. Isn't that beautiful? So you can see the back hose off of it, and the front end loaders off of it. So what we're going to do today, before I put the loader back on, and by the way, I've already done that once. I've made the video of it. I just have not had time to post it. So when I put the loader on this time, that will be the second time for the loader and for the backhoe. I had to take it off again because the ground was still too wet to carry all that weight to mow the yard for the second time. But I figured, hey, while I've got this stuff off, I ordered Mudd's custom tie-down hooks and a rear hitch before I ever even had the tractor in my possession. And I'm going to tell you why I use Mudd's custom versus heavy hitch. This is not going to be true for everything, because heavy hitch makes fantastic stuff. You know, I know I'm the voice of experience, but there was one particular reason why I wanted to order heavy hitch, and I'm going to show you. We're coming to the back of the tractor. I'm going to go in on this a little bit. I've already got it installed. This is not an install video, but if you look, see, it's already installed. But if you look, see these big eyelets right here? This doubles as a tie-down point for loading it on your trailer. And you really have to have tie-down points. And the difficulty with heavy hitch was very simple. This large eyelet does not exist on heavy hitch. What they did was they just put a standard hole in like this. And I'm thinking about leaning over the edge of the trailer and getting a hook on this thing, and it's a lot easier to stab a big hole than it is to stab a little hole like this. Now, heavy hitch can double as a tie-down point as well. It's just that I like the large hole to stab it with your hook when you're tying it down on your trailer. I might not have ever carried the little John Deere on a trailer, but I've carried plenty of other things on a trailer. And I can tell you, the easier it is to tie it down, the happier I am. And Mudd's Custom just simply provided what looked to be a better slot, a better hole. That's it. Now, I'm still going to be using the heavy hitch universal 2x2 hitch that goes into that pocket. You know, it has a hook on it, it has a ball on it, and then it has a flat bar with a hole to hook your little trailers that need to use a drawbar. I'm still going to be using the heavy hitch product, but the Mudd's Custom, as far as its tie-down capability, I thought to be superior. And it does have an excellent build quality, every bit as good as heavy hitch, without a problem. And but I'm going to turn the camera around again. I'm also putting the tie downs on here, and notice it also has a large hole. Now, I don't think heavy hitch offers front tie downs, but this tie down had to come with longer bolts because I have the quick hitch, the front quick hitch assembly, so it required slightly longer bolts. Now, again, this is not an install video, but I am going to tell you, getting down here, that the factory bolts that go into here, these are 19 millimeter. Alright, so you'll need a 19 millimeter, 1/2-inch drive socket, and you'll need a 19 millimeter wrench, or a crescent wrench will do. And to be honest with you, in getting the factory bolts off, well, I might show you, I might put it on pause and set it up. I didn't need a wrench at all to take them off. You just simply need a wrench to put them on. But Mudd's Custom does not use metrics, they use standard. So this is a 3/4 by 1/2-inch drive, right? And a 3/4 wrench. The same is true for the back hitch. It's 3/4, it's 19 millimeter to take off the back, and you reuse the same bolts. So it's 19 to take off, 19 to put on, both wrench and socket. Up front, 19 to take it off, and then a 3/4 standard socket to put them back on. So I'm going to put this thing on pause, and I'm going to show you I can get these off without ever using a wrench on the other side. Just for the heck of it, because I can. Alright, be back in a second. Okay. Here we are. I'm down on the ground, taking the 3/4 socket off, putting on a 19 millimeter. I do not need, so far I haven't, with the back and with the front over here, I haven't needed anything. See, they stay locked. It's loose. I can take it off by hand. See, these shoulder bolts are really doing a good job doing what they're supposed to do. Well, let's do it again. Well, watch. It's not moving at all. There goes one of the spacers. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this. I'm going to put it back on. One washer. Go in. Put the spacer back up there. I thought this wasn't going to be an install video. There, that just keep it from dropping down a little bit more. Put a washer on the back, flat washer, 3/4 inch nut, and it's a nylon nut, nylon locking nut. So once you get it good and tight, you're in great shape. Now let's get this bolt out of here. There goes the other spacer. Put this one on. There we have it. You see how complicated this is? Anybody can do this. Now you just need to make sure that your right side is on the right side, your left side is on the left side. That means the teardrop shape needs to be orientated in this direction. That's it. So, I don't know if it's necessary for y'all to watch me tighten this up or not. But we'll go ahead and do that. Now, because it's a nylon nut, you absolutely need a wrench on the back side. And again, it's 3/4 inch. just snug it up a little bit. Now I'm going to get my head into the camera here, because I saw the other was not perfectly square. That'll just mess up my OCD. So we'll tap it square. There, it's been tapped square. Let's crank that baby down a little bit more. And the proper torque specification is about right there. Nice and square. I'll have to straighten out the other side and get it nice and square. I don't like things looking all floppy-jawed like that. So that concludes this video of what we're doing to this new tractor. I've only had it for what? I think this weekend will be 2 weeks, I think. And it's very dusty from mowing the yard. And I'm not about to wash it right now. It's got other things to do. And as a matter of fact, I'll show you what we're going to do. We're going to do it this weekend if we don't get thunderstorms. Now you're going to have to, let me pass the truck first. I don't like showing my license plates. So let me pass the work truck first. Alright. See that crappy grass bush? I hate that thing. I hate it with a passion. My wife started laying something down last year. I'm like, why bother? Listen, I pull trailers all the time, and I've gone back into my driveway. This ridiculous thing blocks my view constantly. I'm sick of looking at it. We're cutting it down, and then we're digging out. You know, she was like, well, if you don't like it, then you can cut it down and dig out the roots and all that so it doesn't grow again. Critters are in the house. Weston's barking at me. Hey, boy. It got too hot for him. We're having a heat wave at the moment. But she was like, you can dig out those roots yourself. You know, and I'm not about to dig out that giant ball of roots. But now we have an answer. We have a solution. And one of my granddaughters is going to be here, and we'll see if she's willing to help out as well. So until next time.